Today, I invite you on a journey to explore the vast and mysterious universe within, a journey inward into the depths of your own consciousness, where entire galaxies of thought, emotion, and latent power reside. This is a realm brimming with potential, and it can be just as awe-inspiring as looking up at a night sky full of stars. In fact, the ancient axiom of Hermetic philosophy, as above, so below, reminds us that the macrocosm of the universe and the microcosm of the self are intimately connected. By venturing inwards, we can discover hidden layers of reality that inform who we are, what we perceive, and how we connect to the grand cosmic tapestry. Now, I'd like you to forget about fluffy, cookie-cutter spiritual cliches for the moment. Instead, let's unearth some genuine esoteric knowledge that's both practical and transformative. The universe within isn't some fantasy or easy road to endless bliss. It's a sophisticated domain that weaves together your conscious mind, subconscious patterns, spiritual essence, and even subtle energetic faculties. Truly delving into this inner universe is no trivial pursuit. It requires courage, honesty, and a willingness to expand your perspectives. In many esoteric traditions, from Gnostic Christianity to Hermeticism to certain strands of Kabbalah, there's a potent teaching that each of us is a universe in miniature. Think of yourself as a fractal of existence, mirroring the grand design of stars and galaxies in your own psychological and spiritual architecture. This isn't idle metaphor. The deeper you go into contemplative practices, the more you notice patterns, correspondences, and universal laws at play within your psyche. Take, for instance, the idea of cyclical transformations. Just as the cosmos shifts with planetary orbits and star formations, so do we experience cycles of birth, growth, decay, and rebirth, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This principle can be found in the Hermetic text, the Emerald Tablet, whose concise message underscores that all realities are linked, bridging the cosmic and personal together. In Jungian psychology, too, the notion of archetypes suggests that universal symbolic patterns exist within the collective unconscious, tying individual minds together in a broader tapestry of shared motifs. These parallel concepts highlight a single truth. By exploring yourself, you also learn about the fabric of existence itself. This is the great key to esoteric study. Many spiritual aspirants wonder how exactly one can navigate the inner cosmos. Popular answers often include meditation, breathwork, and dream analysis, and indeed, these are valuable tools. But to go deeper, beyond relaxation and stress relief, requires a certain inner poise, a willingness to confront the unknown. True esoteric practice often involves structured contemplation. For instance, in some schools of Western esotericism, practitioners are guided to meditate on symbolic figures or geometrical patterns, like the flower of life or the Platonic solids. Rather than just gazing at these images, they let the symbols speak to them, triggering intuitive insights that transcend ordinary rational thought. Similarly, in the Eastern tradition of Raja Yoga, the focus might be on the Ajna chakra, the so-called third eye, to develop a subtler sense of perception. However, these techniques are not about chasing supernatural phenomena just for the sake of novelty. They're intended to align you more consciously with deeper layers of your own being, connecting the rational mind and the intuitive heart, so you can glean wisdom that conventional thinking often overlooks. When approached with sincerity and an openness to self-discovery, these tools become portals into the vastness of your interior universe. As you begin exploring, you'll encounter symbols, images, shapes, or visions arising in meditation and dreams. These are often signposts that hint at your inner state or point to new lessons you need to learn. Esoteric traditions worldwide emphasize the power of symbolic language because it resides closer to your subconscious than verbal intellect. Carl Jung famously noted that dreams present an ongoing conversation between the conscious self and the subconscious mind, a dialogue that's often expressed through symbolic, mythic imagery. In many esoteric practices, recurring symbols might highlight unresolved inner conflicts, hidden talents, or cosmic principles seeking embodiment in your life. Interpreting these symbols requires patience, humility, and a desire to see beyond surface-level interpretation. But take note, it's easy to slip into superficial dream dictionaries or one-size-fits-all symbol guides. The real potency arises when you build your personal symbolic dictionary. A snake in your dream might represent rebirth or healing for you personally, especially if you've been through a major life transition. But for someone else, it might evoke danger or deception. Individual context is paramount. By journaling regularly, you can start correlating certain dream images with real-life experiences and emotional states, eventually mapping out the symbolic constellations of your inner cosmos. No exploration of the inner universe can succeed without developing mindfulness. This doesn't mean adopting a forced positivity or ignoring difficult emotions. Rather, it's about fostering a clarity of presence. When you're mindful, you become an attentive observer of your thoughts and sensations, noticing subtle shifts that might otherwise slip by unnoticed. A practical approach is to set aside time each day, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you can manage, to simply observe your mental landscape. Watch how thoughts arise, how they shift, and how they dissipate. Rather than clinging to them, let them pass through your awareness. Over time, this practice trains you to remain calm and alert, even in emotionally charged situations. You begin to identify hidden triggers and unexamined beliefs. This newly developed clarity is like cleaning the telescope through which you peer into your inner galaxy. You see everything more vividly and truthfully. If we delve into Eastern esoteric systems, such as the yogic or Taoist traditions, we discover the concept of the subtle body composed of energy channels, nadis or meridians, and energy centers, chakras or dantians. While modern science hasn't yet fully mapped these energetic structures, countless generations of practitioners have experienced their transformative potential. Exploring the subtle body can involve pranayama, breath control, qigong, or other energy-centric exercises. Whether or not you believe in literal energy channels, these practices help regulate your nervous system, calm your mind, and improve focus. Many experience a tangible sensation of warmth, pulsation, or vibration in certain areas of the body, an experiential reality that points towards deeper layers of human existence than the purely physical. However, don't get attached to dramatic phenomena. Sensations of energy can be fascinating, but they're not the ultimate goal. The subtle body in many esoteric teachings is a bridge between the physical realm and higher planes of consciousness. It helps us integrate spiritual insights into everyday life. In practical terms, when you're in tune with your body's subtle currents, you become more intuitive about your needs, be they emotional, mental, or spiritual. You develop a sort of inner compass that guides you toward balanced living. No genuine exploration of the universe within is complete without acknowledging the necessity of shadow work. This term, popularized by Jung, refers to facing the parts of ourselves we'd rather keep hidden. Anger, fear, envy, shame, or aspects of our personality we deem unacceptable. Esoteric traditions have long acknowledged that denying these darker elements stunts our spiritual progress. Imagine you're spelunking in a vast cavern. Some corridors are warmly lit with glittering crystals, while others are pitch black, crawling with unknown creatures. If you only stick to the pretty corridors, you remain ignorant of the full extent of the cave's mysteries. Likewise, integrating your shadow aspects is crucial to holistic self-knowledge. The good news is that confronting your shadow often unlocks dormant creativity, compassion, and authenticity. It can be tough work, requiring self-honesty and sometimes external support, like therapy or mentorship, but the reward is a more complete, grounded version of yourself. When embarking on any esoteric journey, intention matters. Are you seeking inner wisdom out of curiosity, genuine longing for self-betterment, or a desire to manipulate reality for personal gain? While the universe isn't likely to punish you in a simplistic sense, the mindset you carry will significantly shape your experiences. Students of esoteric traditions often emphasize purity of intention, understanding that spiritual insights can be misused, leading to a path of self-deception or ethical compromise. An earnest, humble approach typically yields the most meaningful growth. This doesn't mean you must live like a hermit or become an austere monk. Rather, keep your moral compass active, question your motives, and remember that deeper knowledge implies deeper responsibility. Your inner universe is not isolated from the people around you. How you evolve will ripple outward, affecting relationships and communities. Daily journaling. After meditation or upon waking, write down images, thoughts, and feelings. This helps you detect recurring patterns and symbolic themes over time. Focused contemplation. Pick a concept or symbol that intrigues you, a tarot card, a line of mystic poetry, or a geometric design. Spend a few minutes daily contemplating it, letting insights arise naturally. Shadow work exercises. Notice emotional triggers in daily life, moments where anger, jealousy, or fear surfaces. Instead of repressing or judging them, explore the root cause. Ask what part of me feels threatened and why. Regular meditation. Even short sessions of mindful breath awareness gradually open deeper states of consciousness. Combine this with occasional guided visualizations to spark creative inner exploration. Community and learning. Engage with credible teachers, read ancient texts with discernment, and share insights with a trusted group. Honest conversation can reveal blind spots in your perspective. Exploring the universe within is an ongoing odyssey. Just as the external universe is practically infinite, so too are the layers of your inner world. Each discovery leads to new questions, new frontiers to map, new integrative steps to embody. This process can be profoundly liberating, but it also requires patience and a willingness to dismantle comforting illusions. As you learn to interpret the symbols and energies of your own psyche, you'll find that the boundaries between your inner and outer worlds become more permeable. Synchronicities might multiply, connecting outer events to inner revelations. You may sense that what you once considered random chance is actually part of a grand cosmic design, gently nudging you forward. This doesn't have to be framed as mere superstition. Instead, see it as an invitation to participate more consciously in the universal dance. The universe within is as majestic and boundless as the cosmos that stretches above us on a clear night. It holds mysteries that have captivated sages, philosophers, and seekers for millennia. By engaging in mindful practices, interpreting meaningful symbols, working through your shadows, and refining your intentions, you can gradually unlock the profound wisdom hidden in the depths of your being. In a world that often clamors for quick fixes and surface-level distractions, journeying within is a radical act of self-discovery. It equips you with clarity, empathy, creativity, and a sense of interconnectedness, qualities that are essential not just for your personal development, but for harmonizing with the wider collective. If there's one takeaway from esoteric teachings, it's that you are both an individual and a piece of something infinitely larger, woven into the tapestry of existence like a vital thread.